Hi guys, welcome again. So I just did a reaction video for Yashahime Season 2 Episode 1. So go watch that. I'll include the link in the description box. So now we're doing the discussion. Again, excuse me, I'm wearing my sleeping robe because I just want to get comfy. Because you know those days when you're just like, you look in the closet and you're like, I don't want to put on anything because I'm not going anywhere anyway. So that's one of those days. I'm just chilling today. It's my day off and I'm watching Yashahime with you guys. And now we're gonna go back and look through and dissect the episode and see what's fun to talk about here. And we have lots to talk about here. I love the new opening because it starts with a bang. It's like, Setsuna and I are half demons. We're the daughters of the great demons, the Shomaru, and a human named Rin. Okay, yeah, I love it. Okay, that's like 5 seconds into the episode and you're just like, yes, finally Towa addresses this. And then I also like Moroha's parents are the half-demon Inuyasha, the younger brother of Sesshomaru, and Kagome, Papa Sota's older sister. So I guess that would make her our cousin. Yes! Okay, now my only concern is I hope they address that in the actual episode, like in the actual conversations between the girls. That would be very nice, but I like this. I like that intro. I mean, it's pretty long, but I think they're only doing that because it's the start of the second season. Here we have a new opening song, and then I love this where Moroha's looking at her rouge. She probably has that connection, like feeling. She feels something about it. You know, like, it's hard to describe, but it's when you feel attached to something emotionally because you feel like there's a meaning to it. There's a part of your history. Part of your history is connected to that object. And I think that's what Moroha feels with the rouge. And that's perfect because she's looking at it and she has tears in her eyes, and then we see the shadow of Inuyasha and Kagome. And that's beautiful and that's so sad, and I just want her to be reunited with her parents and see her parents, because even though people are saying, oh, you're Inuyasha and Kagome's daughter, she doesn't really say anything about them because we know she doesn't want to show her emotions to people. I think that's just how she is, and she inherited that from Inuyasha. Whoa, and this is beautiful. Setsuna's all like this. That reminds me of like Sailor Moon transformations or something. It looks so beautiful. Yeah, that's visually pleasing. So her soul, butterflies are like coming out of her. That kind of shows her connection to Rin. Yeah, that's beautiful. See, and then the yeah, okay, so her soul, her like butterfly, so her dreams are going to Rin here. So Rin is connected to her that way. And then there's the Shomaru trying to break that curse, I think. Zero with her tears and her rainbow pearls, and then Towa with the shadow of Inuna Taisho. Okay, so she's more like him, or she's as powerful as him, but definitely because Kirinmaru always says something about Towa reminding him of Inuna Taisho, right? And then Riko here looks like he's in pain, and then there are the girls just ready to take on more adventures with Kilala and Takechiyo. Oh, I wish Buyo was there too. It goes back to season 1. It's like a recap of the last episode from season 1 where Kirinmaru kills Setsuna. Shomaru comes and gives her the broken Tenseiga. It's like, try using this, Towa. So he's been watching her. He knows that Towa can manifest demon energy into swords. Even fake swords, right? Because her sword, the sword that she's been using is fake. Yeah, whether Setsuna can be brought back or not depends on you. You know, this is the first time she's using a real powerful demon sword, right? So it's gonna take so much more out of her. And I love this, like the butterfly. Where did the butterfly come from? The green butterfly came out of Setsuna, right? It came out of Setsuna. the green butterfly, and I feel like that butterfly is Rin. Either that butterfly is going to Rin. I think that butterfly is actually going to Rin, but then at the same time it makes me feel like that's also Rin trying to tell Towa, you can do this, I believe in you. And here's the Shomer, don't get distracted. Okay. And Jaqen, yeah, will Towa be able to wield the Tenseiga? I don't know why does he look like that? That's scary. I think it's supposed to mean that he's starting to feel really like rock bottom, like he's hit rock bottom basically. I feel so sorry for him too. He's like, my gosh, one of my daughters is dead, life is what is life now basically. Totosai is there now. Oh, and then they hit Moroha so many times, poor girl. Okay, so this answers our question from the trailer. Why did Towa's hair turn black? It's because her demon energy is going through the sword, and that's taking so much out of her. Okay, and then she starts seeing the what do you call them? The demons from the underworld. And then yeah, she has to cut them to save Setsuna. And then it's just so hard for Towa because she's like, oh, I can't move anymore. Yeah, she can't move anymore because she's using so much of her energy, like basically all of it, right? All of it plus extra. Totosai is saying something about the blood blade from that Setsuna inherited from Sesshomaru. It has the power to sever all forms of fate in a single stroke. So that's interesting. You know what kind of tie needs to be severed. We know that, right? So it's kind of funny. Totosai is like, okay, even though Setsuna is basically dead, I'm still gonna make her this sword so she can take it, this Naginata, so that she can take it to the afterlife. Towa goes wild now. She's like, no, because the demons from the underworld are starting to take Setsuna's soul away to the underworld, and she's like, no, you cannot take her. So that really pushes her limit, and she's like, no, okay. So now she cuts those demons and she basically passes out because that took out everything. That took everything for her, right? To do that. Oh, and then she passes out and falls, and then Sesshomaru catches her. So sweet. Well, I know, you know, that's the sweetest we could get from Sesshomaru for now, right? So I like that. I know you guys like that too, and I'm sure he's proud of her. And I love how he's touching their cheeks, even though he's not showing a lot of his emotions and thoughts for this show, Yashahime. At least we get to see this, that he's caressing their cheeks, and so he's showing that he cares for them, right? And he goes, Setsuna, wake up. And then she does wake up. So Totosai throws the Naginata to Setsuna, who just woke up from being dead, and then she catches it, and she's about to kill all those like hundreds of demons in one stroke, from what it looks like. That just shows that her Naginata is very powerful. All those demons are gone in one stroke. So yeah, as Sesshomaru hands the broken Tenseiga to Totosai, he's like, here you go, fix it. And Totosai, and we know Totosai is intimidated by Sesshomaru. He doesn't say much to him. He's just like, okay, yeah, I'll do that for you. I'm surprised he didn't like ask for a fang. I don't know how he's gonna fix that without, I don't know, a fang, and how they're gonna explain that. And then Moroha is happy, and then Setsuna didn't even know she was dead. I guess that's how it is when you die, right? And then Totosai's like, you can't die anymore, please, okay? Because you can only be revived once by Tenseiga. Okay, so the sword is called Yukari no Tachikiri. And then yeah, he's like, you have to master this sword. So I'm thinking he's basically saying, okay, yeah, this sword has the power to sever ties, and it's up to you to master it. Yeah, so that they would be free from Zero's curse. Okay, and then Totusai is also saying, yeah, you gotta tell Toa to get a proper sword because that fake one is not gonna do it. And then they're like, oh, you gotta go to Bokusen, the tree. Yeah, and I think that's also where they meet the new character, right? The with the red hair. And then Toa is happy now because Setsuna's alive. And Moro's like, no, you gotta make me a sword too. Give me something too. Okay, and then I love the ending sequence. I love how they're in the modern era, just hanging out like regular teenage girls, enjoying their youth, you know, eating out, shopping, hanging out, relaxing, being on the phone. Setsuna, like I imagine her like this way, like she would be a total girly girl in the modern era. And then Moroha is of course the chill, cool girl, bubbly, happy, happy-go-lucky. Same with Toa too. Toa's like the, you know, I don't follow any stereotypes or anything. I like this shot of her. Like they're like, these girls are like models. Wow. Yeah, they're cool girls. That's so sweet with Moroha and Toa. So the next episode, of course, I guess they're not going to the tree yet. It's one of those episodes where they just like encounter the demon of the day, right? Demon of the day. And it's a demon that likes beautiful hair apparently. So that kind of reminds me of Yura of the hair. Yeah, I guess that's it for this episode. It went by fast. How about you guys? What do you think about this episode and the season? And what do you expect to happen? Let me know in the discussion section. So I'll see you for next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And please like, subscribe, comment. Bye!